again. I will kill him. On November 13th, 2010, at Cowboy Stadium in Arlington, Texas, boxing fans witnessed a legendary clash. Manny Pacquiao, already hailed as one of the greatest fighters of his era, faced a formidable opponent whose reputation inspired fear more than respect. Antonio Margarito, notorious for his significant victories and shadowy controversies, was seen by many as the villain of the boxing world. Known for his ruthless fighting style, rumors suggested that Margarito didn't always play fair in the ring. Some even called him a criminal exploiting the sport for his dark games. This bout promised to be a true battle between good and evil. Margarito! But who exactly was Antonio Margarito? Nicknamed the Tijuana Tornado, Margarito was a Mexican fighter known for his formidable size and monstrous power, capable of knocking out any opponent. However, behind his success lay a shadowy world filled with suspicions of criminal ties and accusations of foul play. Scandals followed him closely, and each time it seemed like deception was a staple of his ring strategy.
But at the peak of his career in 2009, his legacy changed forever.
Margarito's reputation as a villain peaked in 2009 when he was caught preparing for a fight with Shane Mosley with hand wraps that had plaster inserts, turning his fists into virtual knuckle dusters. This dirty trick was exposed just before the fight, shaking the boxing world. Who knows how many opponents had suffered because of these weapons. After this incident, Margarito became a criminal in the eyes of the public, and many fans waited for someone to step up and bring him to justice for his schemes.
Well, this is beatdown to remember.
When the boxing world learned that Manny Pacquiao would fight this fraud next, anticipation for retribution was high. Margarito, however, was full of arrogance and confidence. To him, this wasn't just a match, it was a chance to humiliate his opponent. In interviews, he mocked Pacquiao, calling him too small for a real fight and claiming that this Filipino doesn't even deserve to step into the ring with me. At press conferences, Margarito made dismissive and insulting remarks, openly ridiculing Pacquiao's size and technique. He referred to Manny as a toy, promising to play with him in the ring.
You don't have to beat him. Freddie Roach is scared right now. Freddie Roach is scared that we're going to beat Manny Pacquiao.
Your manager told me you're going to knock out Pacquiao with an uppercut.
Tu manager
Con el que sea, el derechazo, upper, gancho, lo que le agarre.
anything. It could be uppercuts, right hand, body shots, or whatever I get him with.
The three-time world champion towered over the Filipino by 4.5 inches, had a reach advantage of 6 inches, and weighed 15 pounds more on fight day. Meanwhile, Manny understood the challenge before him and saw Margarito as not just a fighter, but a predator for whom deceit was second nature. This fight was more than just a match for Manny. It was a chance to restore justice and teach a lesson to those who considered themselves above the rules.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fight night arrived, and the tension in the air was palpable. Pacquiao entered the ring with a determined look, focused and ready to strike. Margarito, however, exuded arrogance, clearly enjoying his role and hoping to overpower Manny as he had done with others. But from the first moments, it was evident he had misjudged. From the outset, Pacquiao dominated, pinning Margarito to the ropes and delivering precise, lightning-fast combinations. The Mexican's face became a bloody canvas. A deep cut formed under his right eye, which began to close by the middle of the fight.
after the fight, gave no indication that he ever considered not entering the ring to fight. So here they are. Pacquiao trying to get inside and go to the body, and that goes up at an angle, robs you of power, does it not?
Yes, it does.
So he has a better chance.
Dropping a punch in the fight has been his left jab.
And the last thing people expected to see was Antonio Margarito stand in the ring and boxing with Manny Pacquiao. But that's what's happened.
Margarito, when he's jabbing, when the rumors drops, cut back.
Bring Margarito's arms and head down.
But one thing, Manny makes adjustments at the fight. He's a very intelligent fighter.
Margarito has thrown almost exclusively gut and landed it on Margarito's face.
Margarito has shown a good jab, especially early in the round.
book is a jam from Margarito.
Margarito in round one seems very low, but he has had trouble getting rolling in the early parts of some of his fights, notably the Paul Williams. Margarito still content to stand in the middle of the ring and box with Manny Pacquiao. Has not tried to drive him to the
more than we used to see in recent fights. And here's Margarito. Margarito has landed not only recent fights, he's actually right here.
there. Still, the loss of power from punching up could be a factor in the fight.
I still see the same facial expression that Margarito had when he fought Cotto.
I mean, you're not supposed to be on the ropes.
He keeps saying side, 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 but I just see.
That was the first time that Pacquiao found his body against the ropes, and if there was one thing, never.
Lighter fighter when he would go toe-to-toe more with some of the great Mexican fighters that he beat south of lightweight.
When he gets close. Uppercuts from Margarito, his favorite punch. Right hand uppercut there.
This is why when you ask me, because he didn't.
A man this big. Delectable experience perhaps for Margarito to start trying to bang this guy around. You need to soften him up a little.
Manny Pacquiao looked vulnerable, and he's looked a little.
Pacquiao pressing the speed advantage. Margarito still fighting for him, an unfamiliar fight. It doesn't have the kind of jab that will bother Pacquiao. First 3 rounds, Margarito's killing Pacquiao. Good flush. Another one. Little right hook inside for Pacquiao. His fight landed on the chin. Pacquiao flirts with the corner there, then moves away. Now his back is against the ropes. Notice the action. Pacquiao hits him good with a big left hand.
It's a clean shot. But in the meantime, I still see that the force is meant to bang back. And it's a difference in
For this round is that Margarito's gloves are split and he can throw his left hand straight up the middle.
Even after sustaining an orbital bone injury, the Mexican criminal realized that the Filipino's power exceeded his expectations.
Manny Pacquiao. Sure, I love goes to the right, then he throws to the left, then he steps to the side. So when Margarito comes at it, this guy ain't there. You know, that's the big generosity. Pacquiao does it all. 3-0 Pacquiao.
I got a wide fight for Pacquiao. I think Margarito's doing well in spots and rounds, but I haven't seen a round I thought, oh, maybe one.
I give out 2 rounds to Pacquiao also. I think he should go the distance in case he gets a knockout fan. But, you know, even though he's landed and he's winning the fight, he's got to do the whole game.
Well, I think you're looking at 12 rounds. On the other hand, Margarito is according to interpreter Jerry Olaya. He has no power. He can't hurt as he has a big red welt under his right eye. So Pacquiao could do that.
Yeah, Margarito's saying that's his story.
Big. And Pacquiao's beginning to land with almost every.
Better and faster than Mosley, but he's not as physically strong. And it has to do the Margarito down the ring.
He's beating Margarito up in this round. There's a huge movement about to keep Margarito up, and he's hurting him. And Margarito can say, oh,
Which I think they really took all of the starch out of it.
what's happening now?
And Pacquiao, no matter how.
What makes him different from a lot of the days fight? He punches through his most other fighters today. They punch at the top and very seldom will penetrate. Accuracy was round, even though he wasn't doing too much and he was losing. It seemed like that one body punch. Hit a left hand shot to the bottom, which I think started all of the serious problems. Even though he was being outpointed, seemingly with that shot, he never has recuperated. Notice his body form is bending over as if he's still hurt from the body punch.
Althea Box tells us it's ever landed on Antonio Margarito in a single round.
And you know, Pacquiao doesn't miss waist punches. It makes him very accurate.
I think he's the most accurate puncher in boxing, Emmanuel. He had the ability to adjust the punch in mid-order. Margarito going to the body in mid-moment. Then Margarito actually made it flip for a moment. That's his fight against Cotto. And here comes. heavyweight fight against him. Absolutely, he jolted back, or jolted one down there. Jolts him with a right hook there.
Pacquiao's fight spirit is something to behold.
I
He
know.
walks.
That's why it's hard to win rounds against him, because if you get hit into your back before the bell rings.
It was likely here for Margarito. He says, look, I hope he goes up to 180 every count.
Pacquiao thinks
Had a lot of snap on his punches, did he?
Yes, that's right. You see that change in the fight tremendously.
Nuts man is a southpaw. It wasn't left hook to the body. It was across the body. Margarito staggering Margarito momentarily there. They try and hook. Great shot.
Perhaps Margarito's most successful moment was in the 6th round, where he managed to land a powerful liver shot, briefly worrying Pacquiao's fans, but it was just a fleeting success.
Some bigger than others, but he's winning all.
And Manny finally is able to dodge away. But this gives Margarito energy as he's tasted for a moment the advantage of having Pacquiao against the ropes. This is it. Fights his way out of it.
The fight continued under Pacquiao's full control as he landed punch after punch. The fight statistics were staggering. Out of over 1,000 punches thrown by Pacquiao, 474 found their mark. Every time Margarito closed in, Pacquiao counterattacked, expertly dodging his powerful hits and landing his own lightning-fast combinations, visibly unsettling his opponents.
Never saw it. He's what you call a natural. Then getting rid of good training that really improved.
Well, I'll say this. I've covered boxing for 24 years, and I covered Ray Leonard from ringside as fighter I've ever seen.
He does it all and fights everybody. That's what I like about him.
see what's kept Margarito up in this fight. It's
Jim, before the fight, you said you could see it possibly going to 12-round decision only because of.
I thought Pacquiao would stop Margarito right around the 6 or 7. It seems to be weathering these storms pretty well in spite of us.
Margarito's hanging in. He's having more flurries as the fight
He had
continues.
his defense up all that time. He penetrated to defenses.
Manny Pacquiao was a terrific, world-class, one-handed fighter. Kicking him against the ropes here, trying to get the Pacquiao fight. That contains the fight. Fighting back with his back on the ropes.
And here comes
And he turns it on. Hits him again with the left. Margarito dives at him. Pacquiao hits him at will. Every
Likes
time
to
he
fight. Know who else likes to fight? Margarito.
That's what trained in the gym with Margarito. What he trains
blow there.
going 15 to 6. He trains himself to fight this way, so he's still going to be fighting very strong going down the street. That's his biggest factor, is fighting while he's shot.
Some of the punches taking some. He took a big left hook there. Remember, 18 pounds in the ring tonight.
And speaking of redemption for Margarito, so far this has been a measure of success. Fighting in spots the way we used to see him knock out good.
And he's not breaking Manny Pacquiao up.
I talked to Miguel earlier today. Miguel said this is going to be a very tough fight. Because I had to edge to say, man, he may have made, but it's going to be a hard fight.
What
You know, it's a science factor. It wasn't the fact that Margarito was so big, almost 20 times bigger.
Henry Armstrong went up and tried to win the middleweight.
That was once the case again. It was just too much weight difference.
Well, he got a draw.
Yeah, but it's just a bigger man cannot throw up the punches a little better than a smaller guy. But a real 100.
But showing intelligence and perhaps
Even though this is a smaller fighter. Pacquiao.
If he's in good shape and he can continue to do this, he'll win the fight.
Pacquiao's maybe decided that he can't knock Margarito out.
to stop the fight because of that right eye, which is grotesque at this point.
Knockout style hooks.
Manny not only pummeled his adversary, but also tactfully urged referee Lawrence Cole to stop the beating.
In the game. Let a guy miss, let him miss, hit him with a punch again. A lot of guys will let guys miss punches, but they don't take advantage of it the way they do.
Time. Really aggressive, just fighting the perfect fight. Knocked it on the
Fun arguing with each other
weigh 17 pounds.
Right. He's a former flyweight. Long beard on Margarito. Freddie Roach wanted to get the Texas State at Margarito to shave off the beard, which probably they would have done. Pacquiao, I want to use it as a target. That's a fighter.
He's putting it on Margarito right now.
Boom! Another perfect right hook. Good shot. Greatest offensive fighter in the
Tell him physically fatigued both. And then once he gets in,
That was a right hook from Pacquiao. Texas fight. He had another 30 seconds.
It's stunning. His left cross. Stretching, stopping the fight.
Another message, he wants to keep fighting. He's not just doing it as a show for, look at me, I'm tough. He really wants to win the fight, even though he's hopelessly behind and getting. And Pacquiao looking towards the left, asking him to stop the fight at this point, it looks to me.
That's what he's saying. The goal.
but the referee's doing a good job. I think it's respected. If he was back to the ropes and being in or something, we'd definitely say.
And he's rearranging Margarito's face, and it may never look the same again.
I don't know, this is boxing. I hate to say it.
The issue with any clean headshots,
In one-man take.
I mean,
It's had zero snap. He is waving at Pacquiao. Reminds me of Roy Jones against Brian Braddock. Jones actually asked the referee.
But it's not just from fingers, just he's getting hit so much. You just look at his eyes and can't even want to see.
Similarly to this, corner asked if they wanted the fight, or if he wanted it. Same thing here, obviously. It's not doing more shots he's taking now. Plus on an already badly brutalized face.
Corner makes
Despite this, Cole allowed the fight to continue for all 12 rounds, potentially influenced by Margarito's pre-fight declarations that he would rather die than surrender.
75 power shots. Max, it's in history have done this.
Joe Castro.
There's no question Pacquiao following through and committing the way he does most of the time.
Margarito's not known as an accurate puncher. Until he felt the time was right. He noticed tacklers slow down against the random guy. He's here to hit.
That's hard to say because he's fighting such different guys
Okay, okay.
every time. So make sure that he wins the round. Make clear who's still dominant. Manny Pacquiao the fighter. This is Manny Pacquiao the congressman. Manny Pacquiao the citizen of the world. That's the man. He's letting Margarito finish. And we're done.
At the fight's conclusion, the judges unanimously awarded Pacquiao the victory, with scores of 120, 108, 119, 110, and 118, 109, securing him the title in an 8th weight class. Margarito's battered face, nearly closed right eye, and overall appearance of a broken fighter stood as a vivid testament to the triumph of good over evil. Immediately after the bout, the Filipino admitted that in the later rounds he held back, sparing his opponent from further punishment. Margarito later acknowledged that he regretted not letting his team stop the fight earlier. The orbital injury effectively ended his career and deprived him of the opportunity for a rematch. This victory